Dee 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 dee. Keto living is the life for me. Coffee, cooking, and recipes. Spending my days with my doggies. So be a sport. Set your alarm for Wednesdays for the Warden's Report. Welcome to the Warden Report. It's another week, y'all. Thank you for watching. And this is going to be a great week. I'm excited. We have some good things planned. And what I'm going to do here is just show you what I eat. I am doing a 90% high-fat keto. So watch the channel and I'll show you what I eat in order to get to the 90%. And little things that you could do to also keep that fat high. Because remember, you do need to still have high fat on keto. I see some people wanting to do like 50% or low fat. And studies have shown. And some people who are like long-term carnivores have seen that if you're getting your fat, if you're not eating carbs, right, you have to have a good fuel source. Protein is not a fuel source. So if your carbs, if you're keeping your carbs to a minimum, say, or a maximum of like 20, then you're relying on fat for your energy. And if your fat is not a minimum of 65%, your body will actually have what's called an animal fat reaction. Basically, your body will kind of go into starvation mode because you're not giving it enough energy. You will experience, I looked it up, but basically there's different things like nausea, lightheadedness, stomach pains, headaches, different things along, generally just malaise, right? Because you're not giving your body enough food. And so it just always concerns me when I see people, especially if they're newer to keto or they're trying something drastic and they're only eating 60% fat or 50% fat. Like, you don't want to do something like that long term. Now, if you have a day that's like that, that's no big deal. But doing it several days in a row, yeah, you'll start feeling those effects. So minimum is 65%. That's a bare minimum. That means you need to keep, get it higher up there. Like they say on traditional keto, you should aim for 80% fat. And there's a reason for that. So in my keto, what I've been doing that's been working out really well for me is a 90% fat, or some might even say a therapeutic level, getting that fat really up there. I have just felt fabulous doing this. I have so much more mental clarity, more energy. I just overall feel amazing. So follow along, see what I do every week. And I talk about different things throughout the week, whatever sparks my interest. And then also show you my dogs and who knows what else. So go ahead and hit that thumbs up for this video, and then we'll comment as we go along. But thank you all again for watching the Warden Report. Wednesday lunch, I've got 3 pronounced sausages. I don't know why, but even though I had the pan on the normal temp, they were just cooking a lot faster this morning, so they look a little burned. That's okay, they're still edible. And then I've got more of my homemade mayo. I made my homemade mayo yesterday, and it actually ended up being thicker. So we're going to hope that it continues on that path of having the right consistency. Still not as thick as like a store-bought, but at least it's not like store runny. And then I did add the sausage grease from the pan. I poured that over. You kind of see, like, there you go. So that's in there. And then I've got hot sauce on top. And then I've got my last cup of coffee. So sad. And I added extra heavy cream. I do start my coffee every day. Today I did 6 tablespoons of coconut oil that I get from Costco. Some days I do like a Kerrygold butter, so I just like to change it up, just see if there's a difference. But this is today's with the coconut oil, and then I topped it with some heavy cream that was frothed up, and that's lunch. Wednesday dinner, y'all. We're taking note from Air Frying Auntie. She loves doing these wings, and I saw Lisa also did them recently. So this is the Asian sticky wings. Shauna posted the link to the original recipe in the HungryHorde headquarters. And of course, we had to be extra and add sliced jalapenos because that's how we roll. But there is a very sticky, wet mix there. And then I've got some 2 tablespoons of my homemade mayo on the side. And then more jalapenos. It's actually 1.5 jalapenos thinly sliced. I just thought that would be a good addition. And all the seeds. And then, of course, I've got my water as well. And that's dinner tonight, y'all. So this should wrap up today. Thursday lunch, I've got 4 Purnells, 3 tablespoons of our homemade mayo, and then I've got some hot sauce drizzled on, and then I've got the rest of my coffee, and that's it for lunch. And let's see, look who's over there waiting patiently. Isn't he so cute? Thursday night dinner. You're like, oh my gosh, what is all this? So I've got 4 ounces of a ribeye, and then I basted it in Chef Shammy's garlic, Parmesan butter, and some herbs, and that's some of the remnants there. And then I've got 3 bunches of asparagus wrapped in bacon. And then I made some more holiday sauce. It's still a little runny. I got to work on that. But basically, it is 5 tablespoons. It ended up being of the hollandaise. And I've got 2 jalapenos. Well, they're a half, so it's 1 whole jalapeno. 2 little tiny little mushrooms. And all of those are filled with some goat cheese. So that's my dinner. And then I've also got my topo. And then we're done. But look, what do you think about that steak? Nice little red in it, right? That's how we like it. How do you like yours? Thank you to our wonderful moderator, Air Frying Auntie. She sent me this beautiful mug. It's just a gorgeous mug, dishwasher, microwave safe. But look at that. Aww. I feel like it's from someone who's even more kind, beautiful, and capable of amazing things, because she's a creator. She crafts so many gorgeous things. And there's my morning cup of coffee. I got my iodine and cinnamon. And then all I did, y'all, this is just butter. I got the Aldi Kerrygold butter and whipped that into it. And that's it. There's no whipped cream. This is just the butter. And that's the color it gives. Just kind of a milk chocolate appearance. Friday lunch, you guys. I've got 4 Purnell sausage. Look, they look a little overdone. That's because last night I basted a ribeye and there was still a lot of the garlic butter in the pan, and so the oil was just really hot, or the butter was just really hot, so it cooked it a lot for the outside, but the inside took longer, so I really had to turn down the heat, but it's still edible. 3 tablespoons of my homemade mayo, and there is also some of that butter and fat that was in the skillet. I just poured that in, and then I'm going to add some of this Dave's Insanity and the Love Chamoy, and then to drink, my honey, since it's his day off, he went and stopped at Dutch Bros, so I always order sugar-free, and I got a sugar-free hot trifecta. And so it is a little carby. I think this is like 14 total carbs, so just be aware of that. These are carb beers. But again, it's once a week, so I'm okay with it once a week. And that's my lunch today. And then we're already getting, there's the dogs. Look, they just literally came in. They just came in. And look at them.
He
Why?
just tried to grab the doorknob with his mouth. Good thing he didn't have thumbs.
Right? He's like, maybe I could do it. But you just came in. There's no reason. You can't just keep going in and out, in and out. Look at them. They're like, but mom, we wanna go out again. And we are setting up for a Friday night feast. Look, there's that handsome man that went shopping for me today.
Where?
Right there in the brown shirt. Brown chicken, wow, wow. And
yeah, the meat we're using is special too.
Oh, we only use special. So this will be not only for the Friday night feast, because it's almost 6 pounds of ground beef, but we're also going to use it for your lunches for the rest of the week, right?
Yep. That's why the Instant Pot's out.
Yes. And then the star of the show tonight is the kebab it, y'all. So I cleaned this. It seemed like in the little, I guess, being in our, appliance closet, it seemed dusty to me. So I was like, oh, I'm going to wash this because I don't want dust on my food. There's the booklet. We have the original booklet, y'all.
What's the date on this?
It's like 1970-something. I thought it was on, the first page. We've used it before, but it's been probably 2 years. But, yeah, this is the whole thing. And each of these, come out. I mean, watch it on the Friday Night Feast, y'all, if you didn't already. It's pretty cool appliance. And then, here's the... Well, you might get it out. I just pulled this out, honestly. There's a little drip tray for all the fats.
No, there is no date on it.
Yeah, I found it before.
No, I'm not finding it now. I'm on the third, fourth page.
It's tiny. You want me to look?
I guess so.
Watch this, y'all. Okay. Because I remember... Look at this. Isn't this cute? And look at the little cartoon somebody drew. I was like, what? There's the contents. Oh, and it's a Pyrex cover. That's pretty cool.
It feels plastic, though.
Yeah, but no, Pyrex is good. Yeah. Yeah, Pyrex is a good container. Or glass, rather. I think it used to be the glass that
was top shelf.
Yeah, it was like the top shelf. And then tons of recipes.
Oh, there's a handful.
Well, I mean, considering the day. Look, how to order replacements. Look at this. Just go and order stuff. Questions and answers.
There's still an order form and the booklet, too.
I know, isn't that cute?
I'm sure that'll go really well.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure you can write to Chillicothe, Ohio?
I think they're out of business.
Yeah, they might be. I don't know.
But
that's so weird, because I remember finding it before.
I think we Googled it.
Maybe we did. But yeah, that's... That is weird.
You'd think they would put it in there, at least a little logo or like a little copyright signal on it.
Yeah, that's what I thought I remember seeing.
And I don't think it's even on the device itself.
But I thought it was like the 70s.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but I mean, it could have been the 80s also. Knowing my grandmother.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure it was the 70s. Let's see.
Yeah, looking at the cord on it, it probably was.
Yeah.
That's very, very lightweight.
Yeah.
Because I mean,
when they were like, yeah. Back when they were like, yeah, you know, if you blow a socket, that's okay. You could get another one.
Same thing with the yard jarts.
Oh yeah.
Lawn darts.
Oh yeah. Here's the.
If you hurt your kid, you just get another one.
Oh wow. There's the warranty. You think it's still under warranty?
Yeah, sure.
And look, here's the order form. And look at how much this stuff costs. The glass cover, $10. Like back then, that would have been a lot of money.
It's probably like $100
and then,
now.
No, it's probably like $50. $1.50 for handling. If the order is under $2. Oh, I guess if you're just buying little replacement covers. That's so cute. 40 cents, 50 cents. Huh. Yeah. Well, I hope you...
Google it and we'll let you know tonight.
Yes. Yeah, tune in tonight to get all the details. Sunday dinner. I actually have... No, it's not even Sunday, y'all. It is Saturday. I have not eaten anything today. I've had 1 cup of coffee. And then I have, of course, here my topo, my coffee. It's dinner time. It's like just after 5. And I've got my mayo here. This is probably like 4 or 5 tablespoons. I used, like y'all suggested, using the scraper to get all of it out of that Primal Kitchen jar. It worked like magic. Like, does Shelly? But thank y'all for reminding me and suggesting that. Y'all are so smart. And then for dinner, just a little sneak peek. We got some pizza rolls, y'all. Look, we've already been digging in. And then to go with the pizza rolls, I also made pizza stuffed jalapenos, mushrooms, and one of them we had a couple pieces of bacon, so I wrapped bacon around a couple of them. And that's the dinner, my OMAD for the day. Unintentional OMAD. But that's it. Sunday lunch, y'all. I thought I slept really late, but I actually was up before 10 a.m. What is my life? But I've got a second cup of coffee with the last of the heavy cream, so I'm going to not have heavy cream for about a week, but that's fine. But yes, there's that. And this was almost 3 tablespoons of heavy cream in there. And then, of course, my coffee had 6 tablespoons of coconut oil total, and that gets me about 3 cups of coffee. And then for lunch today, I wanted to change it up a little bit. I know they look burnt, but they're going to be fine. If you've heard of Nush, N-U-S-H, Nush pancakes, they make really nice, good, clean pancake mix. So if you're looking for a mix, I mean, there's lots of recipes out there where you just make pancakes from scratch, but this is a great mix. You just add your own oil to it, and I had this oil that was lavender l'orange, so I was like, ooh, that sounds good. Add a little bit of citrus and sweetness, and I love lavender. And then I've got 2 of the Pedersen's spicy sausage patties, 2 tablespoons of butter, and then the very last bit of our Lakanto maple syrup, which ended up being a 1/4 of a serving. So just a little splash here, enough to give it, a little sweetness, and then with the sausage. And so that's my lunch, and we'll show you dinner later on. And then I'm just eating with this handsome fella. He's having more of his stoop and some pork rinds and his soda. So yeah, we're enjoying this tonight. I'm going to be making up this bad boy. Look at that. We got these all on sale, and then we put them in the food saver bags and put them in the freezer until needed. And just look at that marbling, y'all. Isn't this going to be beautiful? Be so tasty. Excited for dinner. Thought I'd show y'all a little dip I am going to make. So it's basically a real quick and easy avocado crema. So you'll just need some chunky avocado. We get these from Sam's. I know Costco has some too. So not the guac, just the regular chunky avocado. Some mayo, sour cream, and then I'm going to use salt, pepper, garlic blend. That's just equal parts. And then I love this flat iron Hatch Valley green. So it's got Big Jim Sadina jalapenos and a little bit of green habaneros. So I'll add that just to have a little kick to it. So all we need to do in my little container here, I'm gonna put this avocado. Just trying to get it all out of the container. All right. And then reset my scale there. I'm going to need 2 tablespoons of mayo, which is going to be 30 grams. 22. There we go. 30 on the dot. Wow. I'm good. And then we want 1 ounce of sour cream. And so that is 30 grams as well. That might be a little bit too much. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Well, depending on how particular you want to be, that's 34 grams, but that's fine. I'm not going to sweat it, right? And then I'm just going to season well. Like a good ½ tablespoon of the salt, pepper, garlic. And about a teaspoon of this flat iron seasoning. Oh, wow, that smells good. Combine this all together. And then I'm going to put it in the fridge for at least an hour, just so everything really comes together. And this is going to be a great side dish, nice fatty side dish. So, or not dish, but dip, rather. So, oftentimes people ask, well, besides just mayo and butter, how else can I get some fat in? And I really like using dips. And this is a good way to change up a dip and add in that avocado. This would be great with like fajitas, tacos. I'm going to have it just with my steak tonight though. Looky there. Doesn't that look beautiful? Shoot, you could just have this with some pork rinds too. That's it, y'all. Quick and easy. Sunday dinner, I've got a little over 3 ounces of ribeye. I slightly overcooked it. And then I've got jalapeno and mushrooms stuffed with goat cheese and some of that pepperoni. Since we had it left, why not use it? And then my main fat source is an avocado crema. That's going to be excellent with all of this. And then, of course, I'm having a topo. And that's Sunday night dinner. Happy Monday and President's Day. So I'm off today, so I get to spin again. That is just amazing. Especially since I technically don't have another holiday at work until Memorial Day. So I needed to just sleep this up. Of course, I do have vacation between then and now. But anyhow, I've got four Pedersen's sausage, the spicy patties. And then I made this to go with it today. Instead of just having mayo, I made a pecan dip or mayo. So it's basically equal parts pecan butter. So you could probably do peanut butter if you wanted. And mayo. A little bit of lemon juice, a little bit of salt, and a little bit of maple sweetener. And I just thought that would go so good with the sausage. Because I love like maple and sausage together. And then I've got my last cup of coffee and no more heavy cream until Friday. But we'll see. I mean, if I have feeling better without the heavy cream, then maybe we'll go longer. We'll just see. I'm not committing to anything yet. I do love my frothy heavy cream. And so on this Monday, of course, I'm off. But guess who's working?
Now she's just showing off.
So he's fixing his lunch. So it's a little after 1 and we're having lunch. It's my first meal of the day. Man, you've got like everything in that bowl, don't you?
Pretty much. Too many things to list.
That's right. All right, you guys. Well, thank you and we'll follow up with you later. Oh, and he always saves me this to lick because look at how much is left in there. Like, what is he, a Food Network star?
Yes.
Y'all, I was like, it's Monday. I have the day off. And geez, I did most of my cleaning yesterday. I guess I could relax today. And I was like, you know what? I've got side projects I've been meaning to do for a long time. And I did it. So up here, this is on top of our kitchen doors. ever since we had the house redid, I hadn't put that sign back up there. So I finally got that up there. And then you see all of our collectible shot glasses. And that means I had to get the step stool out because I'm just too short to get way up there. And I got this stuff, I think somebody in the, stopped recording y'all, but someone in the HungryHorde told us about museum wax. So here's some more of our shot glasses. So basically every time we go to a new place, we get a new shot glass for that area. And so I got the museum wax, I cleaned off the shelf. The shelf itself is actually screwed into the wall, so I couldn't just take it down. But I did go through, get the museum wax. That was a workout in itself. And put that on the bottom of all these, because sometimes the shelf, because it's right next to the door, the things like to walk. So, and we have unfortunately lost a couple because they just walked themselves right off. They were like, you're going to have to come back. But yeah, so that's there. And then I've got all those up there. And this is a thing, this little cow set that I got for Heath a while back. It's supposed to be used when you grill. It's got a little meat hook at the bottom. That we got in Hawaii from an artist. You know, Hawaii's known for their pineapples. And you notice it is right side up. So, just saying. And then, over here in the other corner. So, these we haven't really had the issue with. Because it's so far away from the door. But here's some more shot glasses. So, you see we got quite a collection of shot glasses. And then this is over here by my coffee bar. I probably need to, I've got a couple more things. Probably need to hang something up there. It looks a little bare, doesn't it? And then he did built this like little lip for me. He did that. So before this door, you know, this is the house I grew up in, right? So this door used to be a sliding glass door, and I hated it, hated it, hated it. So whenever I bought the house, that was some of the things I wanted to change. So I got, instead, French glass doors. I was just like, it's the same size as the sliding glass, but to me, it's just a lot better appearance. And so I got those. It's got the built-in blinds inside. And so you see there's the sign up there. And I used the museum wax on that as well. And then here's our Hall of Fame. Or Flame, I'm sorry, Hall of Flame. No, Wall of Flame. We have a Hall of Fame down our hall. But this is the Wall of Fame. Flame. Oh my gosh, you guys. Wall of Flame. It's all of our different hot sauces that we also collect. And we've got shot glasses on there. Now, I have not, those that are on this, which Heath also built, that used to be just a blank wall, but it was deep enough that he built in the shelving for me, which is perfect for all of our hot sauces. And then we've got some more shot glasses up there. But yeah. So that's what I've spent my day doing. And then the last thing I'm doing, because I saw Lisa and then Maitreya with Radical Geek had been doing pickle recipes. So I'm making some pickle spears. And then, so we do have a pickle recipe on our website. But I'm going to do spears this time instead of the chips. And oh, look at that. No, looks so good. So I'm going to do that. And they should be ready in, I mean, technically 24 hours. And then we'll have all of these spears. And then I could do stuff like the bacon wrapped pickle and the cheese wrapped pickle. So I'm excited. So that's what I'm going to try this week and see how they come out. I'll probably show you whenever I decide to make those. Monday night dinner. I got another, it's about 3.5 ounces of ribeye. Look at that, y'all. Well, it's hard, it's a little dark in here. But perfect medium rare. Just basted it today. And then I've got a jalapeno and 2 mushrooms, all stuffed with goat cheese. And then I topped it with some of that pepperoni we had left. And to up the fat, I've also got that avocado crema. So I made another one today because it was so good yesterday. And I've got my topo. Oh, and I did put some, another tablespoon of butter on top of this steak. And we're good to go. Hey, it is Tuesday. And I was like, oh, that reminds me, Tuesday, I gotta load all this stuff for you tomorrow. Anyhow, I'm having brunch. It's almost 11, and I've been hungry actually all morning, but I didn't really have any bacon thought or anything that sounded appealing. Like, I could do sausage, but I was like, no, I really want some bacon. So what I created, I've got a couple purse bacons. Basically, it's just folded bacon. I think that's what Shauna calls it, right? Shauna, you call it folded bacon. And then what I tried to do here is take a couple of the cheese sticks. So I saw watching Matreya's Cheese Friday where she talked about string cheese when it's all stuck together. And I was like, well, now I want string cheese. And I thought, well, what if I bacon wrap it? Let's see how that goes. Well, you see how it went. That cheese is good, though. And then for my fat, added fat, right? Because I did this all in the air fryer, which gets rid of, remember, a lot of the fat. Usually up to 30% of the fat, depending on how well you do it, will be lost in cooking, especially if it's an air fryer, because you're not then putting that fat back like if I did it in a skillet. So I have 3 tablespoons of mayo, and I just mixed in red mints, hickory smoked salt, and then some flat iron, their garlic one. It's really good. So there's my fat, and that's my brunch. We'll see if I end up having sausage today. And then Heath informed me that Buffalo Wild Wings has BOGO again, so we're going to go there for dinner. That's brunch. Tuesday lunch, and I have got a 3 Pedersen spicy patty sausages. I topped it with some of the Ultimate Dave's, and then 3 tablespoons of mayo, basically a tablespoon for each. Some Love Chamoy, and then I dusted with this flat iron. That's the one I used earlier. I just really love this flavor. It's so good. And then, of course, the rest of my coffee. No heavy cream. Look how much, when I have the heavy cream, see how much it puffs up and fills. Oh, well. I'll survive for 3 more days, maybe. All right, and then tonight, this handsome man's going to take me to Buffalo Wild Wings because they're doing today only. Of course, by the time y'all will see this, it's over. But they're doing buy one, get one free. So not the 50% off. It's a true BOGO again, but it's only today only. Tuesday dinner, we've got Buffalo Wild Wings, and it's BOGO, buy one, get one free tonight. So we have got, it's 15 wings. Oh, good. That's lemon pepper. Kind of sad because she included, I don't know if it's ranch or blue cheese, but some of it got my lemon pepper sauce. Very sad. But I'm not a ranch fan. But yeah, so I'm going to have 10 of these wings. Heath is having 20. And then I brought my own fat dip. That's that avocado crema. So that's another way I can up the fat on here. And then we're set. And I'll check in with y'all after. Thank y'all so much for watching another Warden report. I hope this was entertaining. I hope you enjoyed that recipe. Let me know if you made the avocado crema or how you would make yours. I'd love to see people make that dip up. If you enjoyed this video, definitely give me a thumbs up. And if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. I mean, you never know what I'm going to come out with every week or what I might rant with or who knows what. And did y'all see that cute clip of the dogs? No, that's because it'll come up after this. So make sure you stay tuned to see little Samson, and Delilah have a little fun at the very end of this video. It's about another minute, so y'all can take in for one more minute. So thank y'all so much again. Had a great week. I hope everybody else had a wonderful week too. Let me know how your week went. And what are your goals for this coming week? I liked how, I believe it was Patty who said, what are your intentions for the week? And I love that thought and attitude. Like, hey, what are we going to get done for this week? Because it's not all about New Year's resolutions. Like, sometimes we need weekly or even daily intentions. So what do you have planned for this next week? I'd love to know. And thank you all again for watching. Stay tuned to see all of our wonderful channel members. And hey, channel members, remember, last reminder, this Saturday is our cook-along. So make sure you got that email, the recipe, and the video is up as well for the channel members. And stay tuned to see all the cute little doggies they're playing. Bye, y'all.